Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel, and this is an interesting metric. Did you know that there's been an absolute surge in the number of XRP addresses that have at least $100,000 worth of XRP? Yeah, there absolutely has. Now, when you think about it, it actually shouldn't sound that surprising, especially in light of how well crypto's been doing in general this year with XRP coming along for the ride, and most recently over the last couple weeks. I mean, I'm sure you all know, XRP blasted up as high as 58 cents. And of course, I've made my perspective pretty clear. I think a lot of this, so fine, yeah, some of it has to do with the fact that crypto is going up, so yes, would have moved in tandem to whatever degree anyway. But I think, I think that the biggest individual factor for us seeing XRP move incredibly high in very short order in terms of price action. It's because everyone's anticipating the end of the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, and then people are just going to pile in at that point, causing XRP to blast off. I think that's what people are speculating anyway. But wow, I'm going to show you a chart on this and some additional factoids around this. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. Excuse me, I'm not offering financial advice. And you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so here's a headline from the Crypto Basic titled, XRP addresses holding at least $100,000 surge above 13,000. That's right, over 13,000 accounts with at least $100,000 worth of XRP. XRP is gradually garnering renewed interest from investors, as evidenced by a surge in its wallet addresses. Notably, XRP addresses holding at least $100,000 worth of the asset have seen a steady increase recently, having surged above 13,800 this year. A pseudonymous XRP proponent first called attention to this bullish metric in a recent tweet, citing data from a coin metrics chart. And so that was XRP community member who goes by the name Matt CR. And here's a chart closer to a full screen mode here. And that is glorious. And look, I think that we ain't seen nothing yet. When it comes to the price action, oh my gosh. I mean, look at this. Like, a couple things jump out at me when I'm looking at this chart here. So again, this chart is showing the number of accounts that have at least $100,000 worth of XRP dating back to 2014. Now, obviously, 2017 was a major change for the world of crypto and in terms of how much attention and actual money flowing in it had received. There had been absolutely ridiculous parabolic actions, well before that. But 2017 just put everything in like a whole different realm in terms of the amount of attention, the chaos that ensued, alt season, all that fun stuff. And so you can see that there was a major tick up. And ultimately, it led to a point where it looks like, according to this chart, probably close to 20,000 accounts at the height of the bull run. So early 2018, because that's when the peak for XRP price was. And so it looks like that lines up pretty well. January 4th, 2018 was when the all-time high hit. So 20,000 accounts holding at least $100,000 worth of XRP. But consider this. Back then, there were not that many XRP accounts. When the bull run started in roughly mid-December of 2017, there were less than 700,000 XRP accounts in existence. And I'm pulling from memory here, so the numbers could be slightly off, but they're going to be pretty damn close. Over the span of the next roughly 2.5 weeks, as XRP ran to its all-time high, it went from close to 700,000 accounts to close to 1 million. So a lot of accounts, so XRP existed all those years, built up to 700,000 accounts, and then in 2.5 weeks, another 300,000 accounts. Now, as I record this video, we're somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, 4.6 or 4.7 million accounts in total. So think about this. With that few accounts, there was that much exuberance and excitement and money flowing into crypto that you still had almost 20,000 accounts with that much money in it. Now, even though we still haven't seen a new all-time high for XRP, and I do blame the SEC for that, because XRP is the only top 10 crypto during the 2021 bull run that didn't see a new all-time high. So pretty obvious that the SEC had a major hand in that. Even so, there are so many more people in crypto that even without XRP seeing a new all-time high, look what happened in 2021. For those of you looking at the screen, you can see where I'm circling here. Look at this. I mean, you're talking, and the number doesn't even show. So it must have been what, somewhere like 30,000 individual accounts. Excuse me, I didn't take a sip of water here. Sorry, folks. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of what, 30,000 XRP accounts in total, worth at least $100,000. That much worth of XRP anyway. And again, this is with XRP hitting roughly half of what its previous all-time high was. And so obviously 2022, it's not going to surprise you that much that obviously you can see it crater back to the downside. But that's because crypto was a dumpster fire of a year. 2022 is just a dumpster fire of a year for crypto. So that's why it's so exciting to see what we're seeing right now, because people understand if this goes the way we all think and hope it will, like the fact that we saw XRP jump from roughly, call it 37 cents to about 58 cents, that's going to look like nothing. And it did result because, and there's so many more people that have jumped in and so many more people holding notable amounts of XRP that, yeah, you do see this little spike right here. You do. And it is notable. But that's going to look like nothing when this thing blasts off. That's what I personally believe anyway. There's no guarantees, and I always acknowledge, of course, I could get wrong. I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything, certainly not financial advice, but I believe what I say. I think that it's just going to absolutely take off like a damn rocket ship here. And it's just neat to see that many accounts like that, but that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, though. Like, the spike here where I'm circling, for the previous all-time high period, that's going to look like nothing by the time this is all said and done with how many people are in crypto and XRP specifically right now. When this thing takes off and hits a new all-time high, it's going to make that look like it will be as small. This in 2018, this spike right here will look as small as where I'm circling here in 2015, which is to say you won't be able to really see it. I think it's just a matter of time. It's coming here. But check this out. So the piece continues. The chart reveals a rapid uptick in the number of addresses holding at least $100,000 worth of XRP since the start of the year. The gradual upsurge in these addresses mirrors the pattern observed in early 2021, which coincided with XRP's rally to the high of $1.96 in April of that year. This occurred despite the U.S. SEC's charges, which sprang up in December 2020. Following the local top in 2021, these addresses started declining, indicating a massive distribution campaign. After an erratic pattern observed between 2021 and 2022, the addresses plummeted below 8,000 in mid-2022 rather. The recent uptick followed shortly, but gained momentum this year. As a result of the uptick, these addresses have now increased to 13,871 per data from Messari, a crypto intelligence resource. Moreover, Messari indicates that addresses holding at least $1 million worth of XRP have also surged to 1,160, with addresses holding at least $10 million standing at 316. Yeah, well, there's going to be a whole lot more of those, don't you think? My personal opinion is it really is just a matter of time, and it's a coming here. What a time to be in crypto. And, unfortunately for most people, they don't start paying attention until after the euphoria starts, after the FOMO, because that's what sets all the FOMO. When you find out that all these people are making all this money and how much XRP is going, that's when the people jump in. But we are here first, as any good investor would be. You get in your positions before people start freaking out about and getting all excited, because once that happens, it's almost always too late at that point. And then the question is, okay, if you're the dope buying in when it's because everybody's getting all excited, did you just buy the top or close to it? That's the concern. But this is going to look like nothing. How many people do you think are going to have accounts, XRP accounts that hold at least $100,000 worth of XRP? Because with how many more people are in it now, because these people, they're just waiting for the burst. Like, you all understand that, right? Everybody's placed their bets, and it did drive the price up to what we saw recently as high as 58 cents. But these are people placing their bets, anticipating the biggest move is coming right after this, if things go well regarding the SEC v. Ripple case. And it's nice that we're not in the 2022 bear market anymore. That's for damn sure. What a time. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, but I'm just anticipating something very good. Hopefully in the not too distant future, because any day we could wake up and get the news from Judge Torres, here's the ruling. And when that comes, I am anticipating it's going to be good for XRP holders, even if Ripple technically loses. And I don't know if they will. I'm just saying even if that happens, I think that there's going to be some clarity for XRP holders. and it's going to be fine. That's my suspicion here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.